Hello, teacups. Welcome back to Spill the Tea Lou. Welcome back to another Watchalong. It was touch and go if we were going to do this one, guys. It was really touch and go if we were going to do this one. But the people voted for the Watchalong, and therefore we are in fact doing the Watchalong. Bear with me just a minute. Oh dear. Oh. Sometimes I think I'm organised and then I realise I am not. Now, we do have to remember it is 2 a.m. in the morning. Therefore, we can't be super duper loud because, everybody's in bed who's not watching the watch along. Shem voted no, but he's here anyway. Well, that's all right because I'm pretty sure that Daz voted yes and he's gone to bed. So you can balance each other out, Shem. It'll be okay. Nothing to worry about. What I am doing, guys, I'm going to say hello to you all properly in just a moment, but I'm here actually on time for a change. And what I want to do is set up the MMA as well because I am going to have the football on, but I'm also going to try and have the MMA on so I know what's happening. Hello, Stu. And there's Linda and all boxed up, and Rob and lovely Lucky. All the people are in the chat. Linda says football's coming home. Stu says, hey, Lou and teapots. Where'd he go? I popped in for a like on my notification. I'm absolutely wrecked. He's wrecked. Linda's drunk. Stu's wrecked. Oh, we're in for good fun, aren't we? We are in for good fun. So, I'm just watching the referees come onto the pitch. There's the players. There he is. Messi and Xhaka. Oh, it's going to be good fun. It's going to be good fun. Stu says he's also very drunk. All of the fun teacups and teapots are in the house, guys. Everybody's here. Linda wants to run around Manchester and sing Vindaloo. And yeah, Stu, I'm definitely Switzerland, but that's a good question. Is there anybody, and we won't pick on you, it's a fair question. Do we have anybody in the chat that wants Argentina to win? Because I know we do have some Messi fans that comes into our chat. So some people may want Argentina to win, which is totally fine. I'm just not one of them. I'm not one of them. Josh is with us here as well. Hello to Josh. Please do bear with me, guys. I am here. I'm just also trying to sort my life out as well. So go on. Go on. That's not what we're looking for. That's not what we're looking for at all. This is not the one. There's going to be a moment here, guys, for the young South African player that passed away. Okay, and so that moment is over now, guys. Everybody's having a great old time in there. Everybody is having a great old time. Shout out to All Boxed Up. All Boxed Up has sent in a super chat in an attempt to encourage me to keep my eyes open for this match. I'm actually, do you know what? The last 2 a.m. match that I didn't want to stay up for it. I thought it was going to be shite, and it actually turned out to be really good. So I'm taking that as a sign that this one is also going to be good. That's what I'm going for. That's what I'm hoping for. Right, we have to get ready. We have to get the timer ready, guys. We're doing the countdown. We have kicked off, guys. We have kicked off. Jesus, Linda's. I drank 2 of my most expensive bottles of wine. Linda has drank 2 bottles of wine and is still capable of being in here typing. I actually think that's incredibly impressive by Linda. Well done to you. Shout out Linda for being an absolute trooper. Right, guys. Let's hope we're in for a good match. Let us hope it's going to be a good one and it's going to be worth staying up for. As I said, I do have to speak slightly more quietly than usual because obviously it's very late / early in the morning. So I can't be screaming all over the place. However, if Switzerland knock Argentina out, I might have to make an exception. I might just have to scream. Hopefully, it's going to be worth it. Linda says that's experience. Good woman yourself, Linda. I have to be quiet, Stu. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I do have to be quiet. Like this is my indoor voice, guys. I know I don't use it very often. Normally, it's just me shouting at the top of my lungs because I'm a loud individual. But no, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I do have to have some sort of respect for my poor neighbours. Stu loves the Irish whisper. Are any of you going to stay up for the UFC? Obviously, I am. So you better hope that this match doesn't go to extra time, because if it's a choice between extra time between Argentina, Switzerland, and Max Holloway beating Conor McGregor, I don't know what I'll do, lads. I really don't. That would be very difficult. Lucky's delighted getting to the semi-finals. I actually think Tommy T took some of Lucky's advice earlier. Stu can't promise he'll be awake in 5 minutes. He's not coping very well. It's all right, Josh. I've got her going. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I've got her going. Have the football on the big screen. Congratulations. Because I seriously considered putting the football on the wee screen and putting the main card on the big screen. And then I was like, no, people are tuning into my channel for a watch along. I really can't put the football on the small screen. That would be incredibly rude, even by my standards. But do you know what the best bit about this is? I don't have to listen to all the waffle. I do love the MMA. I hate all the absolute waffle. I don't have the head for it. Don't have the head for it. But I'll tell you what, the match is off to a decent start, to be fair. Tiger Claws is shouting for Switzerland. Linda says, when England go to the final, I'm splashing all my money to get a ticket, second star incoming. Linda is convinced. It's coming home. Tiger Claws is promising to change banks. Oh dear. And Rob says it's the hardcore teacups that are here. It is. To be fair, guys, we have 14 people on this live stream. It's 2 o'clock in the morning and we have 14 people here at Teacup Castle. So I would just like to say, shout out to every single one of you lovely people. Linda says, as I said, so Linda was 11 the last time you won it. And now her granddaughter is 11, so she's seeing the synchronicity. Okay, I can see that. I believe in that kind of stuff, Linda. I'm not even taking the mickey. I do believe in that kind of stuff. Life sometimes does just create parallels. So It's actually not. It's probably one of the most logical reasons I've heard so far that England might win. That's the first one that's made me think. Do you know what? There could be something to that, and I'm not even being a smart arse. I do think life is funny like that sometimes. So yeah, I do. I see it. I see it, Linda. I see what you're saying. Come on, Switzerland. Put them out. Josh is saying Linda is your good luck charm. She might be. Stu says Linda has just won us the World Cup. Well, I'll tell you what, if you do win it, everybody better make sure to come back in here and thank Linda. Because I'll be honest, patterns like that happen in real life. So if you now go on to win the World Cup, I expect everybody to come and thank Linda and her granddaughter. Switzerland are attacking, guys. Switzerland are attacking. Obviously, Manzambi's not playing today because he's injured, and he's had a really good tournament for them. So he will be a miss. But can Switzerland do the unthinkable and beat Argentina? As I said earlier, guys, this referee is Portuguese. So I'm hopeful, not that he's going to be unfair, but that he's going to, at the very least, not be leaning towards Argentina. That's what I'm hoping for. Xhaka, on the other hand, is skying it. He's determined to kill all of our dreams, is Granit Xhaka. So if he could just not do that, that would be great. Linda would like a statue outside Buckingham Palace and a knighthood. And Josh is going to make it happen if football comes home. I love this chat. Honestly, guys, I love this chat so much. You make me laugh more than I should, like more than is normal on a football stream. But it's the hardcore. It is the hardcore that are here. I tell you what, though, to be fair, we're 7 minutes into this match already, and I feel like we've only just kicked off. Mama Flossie, Shady's back again. Flossie's back. Tell a friend. Yeah, that's it. Now I'm singing Eminem. Here we go. So Linda's getting a statue. Josh is going to build it. And I'm singing Eminem. Guys, we have hit the 2 a.m. vibe. We have absolutely hit the 2 a.m. vibe. Hello to Gregory, who has just joined us as well. Guys, please do smash the like button because honestly, the fact that we are here at this time of the morning, smash the like button for yourselves because you deserve it. Messi, Argentina's going forward. McAllister took a bit of a shot there. It sort of just went away off. They're all wearing the black armbands as well. I did see that in the earlier match, but I didn't register it, if that makes sense. We've 9 likes, guys. 9. Please do push the button. Because if there's any teacups floating out on the YouTube ether that don't have a watch along, they will find us if we hit the like button. We can't have any loose teacups floating around YouTube. We must gather them here at Teacup Castle. So please do hit the like button. It does help me out massively. Everybody's saying hi, hi, hi. Yeah, Linda doesn't want to push the wrong button. Every time I say push the button, I think of that Sugar Babe song. Push the button. Guys, you don't want me to sing. I can't sing, honestly. I really can't sing. I'd break your windows if I tried. We have a corner here, by the way, to Argentina. Messi is going to take it. It's in. Argentina have scored. McAllister has scored for Argentina. Yuck. Absolute yuck. That's stinking, isn't it? That's stinking. Let me see. Oh dear. And actually, Switzerland hadn't started too badly, you know. It was a really good corner from Messi and a really good goal from Alexi McAllister. And it kills me, but Alexi McAllister has actually been very good throughout the tournament for Argentina too. Maybe it what he does well too. He does really well. And you know what? See, even if he hadn't got it in, Alvarez was waiting at the back post to put it in. So even if the keeper saved it, even if it had come back out and rebounded, you would have ended up with the goal anyway because Alvarez was at the back post also unmarked. He's had a really good World Cup, has McAllister. Genuinely. Disgraceful. More holes than Swiss cheese, says Linda. I love Linda when she's on the wine. She has some of the best one-liners out there. Josh says, I'm happy a Liverpool player scored, but for fuck's sake. Yeah, if he could you not have told him to score an own goal? I mean, there's still goals technically. We wouldn't have minded. Oh dear. That was unfortunate. 11 minutes in, and they're already a goal ahead. Come on, Switzerland. Come on. Flossie says she is just glad that England have made it. And to be fair, Lucky said that a few minutes ago. Where did he go? He never expected to get this drive or to get this to this point in the World Cup. So he's really pleased. And I do think there's a lot of people feeling that way. So Lucky's given credit out there as well. But yeah. 1-0 Argentina very early on, lads. That's going to be rough. Oh my goodness me. You're never going to believe this. Romero has committed a foul. Shock. And the referee has actually given the foul against him. There's going to be a free kick. It's incredible. Next thing we know, the referee's going to give a yellow card. So free kick to Switzerland. Come on, Switzerland, get back into it. I know, Linda. Stop the lights. Stop the lights. Linda, I would pay for your swimsuit. Oh. Shem says, don't make it obvious, ref. What, that he's trying to be fair? Yeah, don't let anyone know. You'll get in trouble. The last one that tried to be fair got a right talking to at halftime. That is such a pity, that goal. Switzerland started brightly. They were attacking. They were, they had possession, but not silly possession, like actual attacking possession. It started off really decent. Oh dear. Linda's legs won't take her up the stairs. Sleep on the sofa, Linda. Be all right. Another few glasses of wine, you won't know any different anyway. Right, guys. What do we think now? Can Switzerland get one back? Or have I lost it completely? Linda says, I knew I should have bought the stair lift. Josh, I hope it's going to be Holloway, and I have a fear it's going to be McGregor. I think McGregor will win, but I hope it's Holloway. I want McGregor to lose more than I want Argentina to lose. Messi, by the way, is going forward here. He's fallen over. He's fallen over. They've won it back. They've won it back. Max Holloway, Linda, the MMA. No, I'm not. I'm not backing my fellow Irishman that was convicted in a civil court of a disgusting crime. No, actually, being Irish doesn't buy him an exemption. I hope he gets absolutely smashed. You'll not catch me cheering on McGregor. That fight is tonight, Shem. Supposedly, it's going to be at 4 a.m. The main card is starting, but the main fight is supposedly going to be 4 a.m. So we should be able to watch the football, not go to extra time, and then watch the fight. I agree, Linda. I completely agree. I just have to be careful what I say on my stream. I can't say certain things because it's against the community guidelines and it'll get the channel demonetized. But I'm sure you can guess. I'm sure you're all highly intelligent people that can read between the lines. So yeah, I hope Max Holloway beats him and beats him good. Shem says the ref might as well put an Argentina shirt on. It's scandalous. It's so disappointing. So disappointing. Yes, that's very late, Lucky. It is very late. It's very late. It's because there's all the other fights before it, and then that's the last one. Oh, come on, Switzerland. Give us something, man. It's 2 a.m. Give us something to stay up for. I'm just waiting for something to happen that's not Argentina winning. Sorry, guys, I zoned out there for a minute while I willed Switzerland to do something. Yeah. Tiger Claws says at 1-0 they still have a chance. They do. They do. They just have to get their foot on the ball. Shem says the ref won't allow it. And to be fair, Shem, you called it the last time with the last referee. You called it way before I did. You were very on the ball with it. So I will trust you on this one. Linda is going to do her best to get up them stairs. Sleep well, Linda. Thank you for popping in. Do sleep well and get up them stairs safely. Damien says Argentina are not exactly strong at the back at the moment, considering the last 2 matches. Good point. Rob says every time Argentina go forward, they look dangerous. Damien says hopefully the Swiss can get something. Fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed. Bear with me. Straight at the keeper from So Straight at Emmy Martinez. Straight at him. That's not going to do much good, is it? I mean, it's a shot on target, but there was no chance of it actually going in, so I don't know if it counts. Do they matter if they were never going in? I think the main problem is Switzerland went behind when they were playing well. So how do they go about coming back? Do you know what I mean? Gregory with a good point. Have we noticed more goals coming in the minutes following the hydration breaks? We've definitely noticed the pattern changed. We've definitely noticed the pattern change. Like if the momentum is going one way before the hydration break, often it changes afterwards. Or if a game is slow, it lifts. We have noticed that through the tournament. In terms of goals specifically, I mean, we probably have had more goals towards the end of halves than towards the start. If you were guessing, that feels right, doesn't it? All Boxed Up says the Swiss broke out, but then stopped past halfway to allow Argentina players back, ambition lacking. And I'll be honest, we saw that with Norway earlier. We did see that from Norway earlier. Like from Sørloth specifically. He was going off on runs and then he was stopping and allowing them to get back into shape, and it's just not what you want. Have I got much planned for tomorrow? Tomorrow we will do our 12 o'clock stream. What day is tomorrow? Oh, tomorrow's Sunday, so no, I don't know if I am going to do a 12 o'clock stream tomorrow. I think I might have a lie on tomorrow. What way are we with the football? Let's look. I might not do tomorrow 12 o'clock because I find the we don't have a match now tomorrow. We don't have a match until the 14th. Hydration break here, guys, by the way. Hydration break. But whilst doing this stream so very late, I'm undecided, Josh. I don't think I'll be doing the 12 o'clock stream because I'm going to be shattered. I'm going to be absolutely exhausted. So I probably am not going to do the early stream. We don't have a match tomorrow. I might do something kind of in the middle of the day, maybe 3 o'clock or something. I'll definitely do a stream, but it'll probably be one stream. Because I already took a half day on Wednesday, so I don't want to have another full day off. That's no good to anybody. But there's never really a lot of news on a Sunday morning. Keep an eye, guys, on your notifications. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Flossie. I'll probably do maybe 3 o'clock or so. We'll have a look. But last Sunday, I didn't think much would come out, and then a bit did. So we might do something around 3 o'clock, because what it does is I can have a lie on, and then I can have my evening with Boffman and kind of have a chat with you guys in the midday. So it'll probably be in the middle of the afternoon, maybe around 3 o'clock time. Just keep an eye on your notifications. Keep a wee eye on your notifications. But it'll be one stream, it won't be two. Yous are very sweet. Yous are very sweet. To be fair, one stream a day, it's not too bad, especially because I took the half day on Wednesday. If I hadn't took the half day on Wednesday, I would probably take all of tomorrow off. But with me taking the half day on Wednesday, I don't mind doing one tomorrow. We actually, Boffman and me, we went fishing today. Between the afternoon stream and the first watch along, we went and did some fishing. Like we live right on the coast, so like there's loads of spots near us. So like less than 10 minutes from our house, there's a lovely little spot you can go and you can fish in the sea. So we went fishing for a few hours. And then between this stream and the last stream, the fire pit is going in the garden. And we had a little chill in the garden with some of our lovely neighbours. So it's quite relaxing between the streams. So I'm not so bad. I just know in the morning I'll be tired. So there'll be no point because you won't get any sense out of me anyway. And there won't be any news early on a Sunday morning. Did we catch anything, Rob? Not this time, no. But the last time Boffman went out, he did, but not today. It's nice. Well, normally I like to read. So normally I would do a book and Boffman would do the fishing, but I had a little go today. Green and McKinney have started here in the UFC if anyone's interested. Actually, let me know, guys. Who is interested? Who follows the UFC or enjoys the MMA or that kind of a thing? I know some of you just won't care, but let me know if you do. Switzerland are having a bit of possession here, by the way, guys. It's whether they can do anything with it. Yeah, fishing is so peaceful. So peaceful. It's lovely. Absolutely lovely. I used to go a lot when I was younger. My dad used to go fishing quite a bit. And as I said, because we live right on the coast, it's like there's loads of places. So I used to go a lot with my dad growing up. And so Boffman is taking it up, but it's great because he fishes and I read, and it's lovely then. You know, it's very relaxing. But I did take a bit of a turn today. I took a bit of a turn. Turns out I'm not very good at the casting part. It's not for me. But yeah, Switzerland have all this possession, but they need to do something with it. Not for Flossie, but Rob enjoys it. All boxed up. DePaul's on the ground here, by the way, for Argentina. I do think Xhaka caught his leg. He did catch the leg that all of his weight was on. All boxed up says, I remember going fishing with my dad many, many years ago. The only thing I caught was a cold. Fishing's not for me. I think that's why I enjoy it though, is because I don't mind about not catching anything. Do you know, it doesn't bother me too much. Like when we went, do you remember I was gone for like what, a day and a half, 2 days when we went camping there a couple of months ago and we were out on the lake. And so Boffman did a bit of lake fishing. And I had a book with me and it's lovely. It's very relaxing, so I don't really care. Yes, Gregory says the fishing is about the time well spent together. It's lovely. It's just, do you know what? The reason I like it is we live in such a busy world. We live in such a very busy, busy world where there's always things and phones and computers and gadgets and football and, you know, there's always things to be done. It's a nice way to just slow down. Shem's never been fishing. It's one of those things that sounds very boring, but when you actually do it, it's not. It's very peaceful. Oh, lovely. Flossie says, we have a big lake at the bottom of our street and loads go fishing there and stay overnight. Oh, that's lovely. Rob likes a bit of carp fishing. Josh was happy to see Gaethje win. It was a bloody good one, very unexpected. And I have to say, I thought that was going to be a poor main card, and it wasn't. It was a really good fight. I thought it was. I was quite underwhelmed when it was announced, but the fight itself actually ended up being very good. Yeah, well, that's true. All boxed up, it changes over the years. When you're a child, sitting still can feel boring, but obviously as an adult, it can have completely different connotations. Oh, lovely. Look, he's normally a fan of the films, but with the World Cup being on, his priorities are different at the minute, which is fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, Argentina. McAllister's lost it. Switzerland defended that well. They've had a lot of possession here, but they've not done anything with it. Oh, Argentina free kick. That was a very good pass. Emmy Martinez had to do really well there, but Lissandra was dicing a little bit. Like, Lissandra was dicing a little bit. He has come into him there, hasn't he? I mean, there's no shout for a penalty, but Lissandro. But Emmy does well. Emmy does really well there, unfortunately. So it's going to be a free kick here. Romero is going to take it. I keep forgetting it's like really early in the morning. I have to keep my voice like my indoor voice. Did you guys learn that at school? Maybe it was only for loud people like me, but our teachers used to teach us, indoor voice and outdoor voice. And when we were inside, we would use our indoor voice, which was clearly much quieter than our outdoor voice. So, yeah, now when I have to be quiet, I'm like, okay, I have to use my indoor voice, even though I'm now like a lot older than I was back then. It's funny when you learn it at such a young age, it sticks with you. But that might have only be for me because I'm I'm loud. All boxed up says you do realise the football's on, and yet here we are talking social interests again. It's a very friendly place in here. We do really try to keep it that way. And I know sometimes I'm quite like sharp, and it's never, ever, ever personal with people, but like what we've got in here is so lovely. And it's something like that really means a lot to me because I thoroughly enjoy YouTube. But as kind of Flossie particularly knows, because she's sick of me talking about it, like I've very clear the kind of atmosphere that I want to have in the channel. And so it's really important to me that we have that kind of friendly, nice, calm, chilled vibe. And that it's not like rage baity, nasty, argumentativeness. So I'm aware I can be quite like on it with people sometimes, but it's because I think it's really important to like protect what we're building. And as the channel grows, it's easy to lose it. And so it's really important to me that we don't, because for me, that's what makes it a little bit different and it makes it what I enjoy. So I am glad that you guys enjoy it and that you feel that in the chat, because that is very much what I'm trying to create. But yeah, I love it. I love it. We have great L chats in here. I actually think the chats be better outside the football. Rob says it's terrific. Rob says he's a quiet type of a person anyway, and Lucky says he's the same. He's a bit of a quiet person as well. There is a free kick here, by the way, for Switzerland. Emmy comes out to get it. He punches it way away, but he does have to come out for it because it was a decent free kick. Free kick for Switzerland. Another one. Shem, are you watching? The referee's giving free kicks to Switzerland. Where's Shem? He's probably fell asleep. Is he here? The referee has given 2 free kicks in a row. Oh no. Oh no. My teachers gave up trying to make me be quiet. They tried for a little while and then they just gave up. They had enough of me. To be fair, other than that, I was very good at school. Like I got good grades and like my marks were good and I did well at tests and stuff. And my homework was always in on time and like done properly. So they kind of just gave up. They were like, look, if she's doing the work, she'll be fine. And they just let me at it. Shem is watching. He's watching. They'll have a word with him at halftime. I'll be curious to see that because I felt very much like the referee in the last match. Refereed the first half one way and refereed the second half very differently. Very differently. So I will be curious to see if that happens again this time. Switzerland have so much possession. Bloody score. This is what they were doing before the Argentina goal. All the possession, all the threat, not doing anything, and then Argentina scored. They can't afford to do that again. They need to use the possession. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I could talk the hind legs of a donkey. I'm familiar with that saying, Flossie. You'll be shocked to know. I'm familiar with that phrase. Come on, Switzerland, get one back before halftime. Free kick, Argentina. Don't think there's much in it. Switzerland players intimating that maybe there was a dive involved. Josh wants to know why could McAllister not be this good for Liverpool last season? I don't know, but I think Madueke and McAllister have both played much better at the World Cup than they did for the whole season. Like, look at the momentum and possession. It's all Switzerland, literally apart from the goal. It's very frustrating. Yeah, Exactly. They need to do something. They need to go forward. They need to be dangerous. There's no point in having all the possession if you're not doing anything with it. None whatsoever. It's a complete waste of time. Free kick for Switzerland. Oh, this poor referee's going to get sacked, isn't he? He's given 3 free kicks to Switzerland. No, this time it's okay. I'm going for Switzerland, obviously, because that must be why they're losing. Every single time I decide I'm going for a team, they just lose. I was going for Norway earlier, they lost. Go for Switzerland, they're losing. I might have to stop picking a team because I'm just putting bad juju on them every time. Besides, I can't shout at you. It's early in the morning here and I can't annoy my neighbours. Yes, Damien's correct and right. I imagine Argentina will be over the moon with the way Switzerland are playing because they're doing absolutely fucking nothing. Actually, Hassam, if you're here, what do you make of McAllister for Argentina? He's been very good for the whole tournament. Better than he was for Liverpool all season. I just find it quite amusing. But as I said, I think Madueke's the same. I think Madueke's been better for England than he was for Arsenal. We have another free kick here. We've had a heap of free kicks, by the way, guys. No, he's potted off. He'd be all right. He's probably doing his own watch along. Is Switzerland right? How many free kicks has Switzerland had? And do they plan to do anything with any of them? Come on, right before half time, equalise. Go on. Do it. Just dreadful. Just dreadful. Messi's having a go with the referee because he's not getting everything his own way. Yes. Lucky is saying good possession for Switzerland, but they need to make something of it. Correct and right, Lucky. That's exactly what it is. Won't it be funny? Won't it be funny if all of a sudden the referee starts giving things Argentina's way instead? Won't it be? Oh, it's kicking off here. It's kicking off here. Who's rolling around the ground? It's not Messi. Who is it? It's not Lissandro. Yellow card to Mbolo. So Mbolo's got a yellow card. I mean, I have to be honest. That feels like it might be a yellow card. No, it's not. I'm watching the replay here. Sorry, I'm watching the replay. It's not a yellow card, is it? I was trying to be fair because I feel like I'm just picking on Argentina. But I don't know if that was a yellow card, was it? I can't tell, guys. I'm so biased against Argentina. I actually can't tell if that was a yellow card or not. I can't decide. Oh, Josh, definitely McGregor to lose. Like, I want Argentina to go out, but I absolutely want McGregor to lose. Yes, still no cards for Argentina. Another foul has now been given. Right. Why is Lissandro not on a yellow? And that's not the first one he's had like that. Why is Lissandro not on a yellow? So Mbolo got a yellow for questionable yellow. But we've had Argentina. How many free kicks have Argentina conceded? That's a lot of fouls. And not one of them has a yellow card. That by itself was a yellow card by Lissandro, and that's not the first one he's done like that. Shem, you called it. You did. You said ages ago about the referee, and I'm starting to see it now again. I do genuinely try not to go too early because I'm aware that I'm biased about Argentina. So I try not to feed it too much. But I have to say, I'm starting to not be able to ignore it right now. Shem says, watching Romero play for Argentina, you'd think he's a saint. No cards, no fouls against him, and he can hammer whoever he wants. He's got away with murder. He's got away with absolute murder. So there was a coming together there. The Argentina player came into Zakaria, the Swiss player, and he's given a free kick to Argentina. Damien, to be fair, I don't think it's anything to do with the Switzerland players because all of these fouls have started to be given in Argentina's favour in the last few minutes since Messi had a go with the referee. So Argentina were conceding fouls. Messi has a go with the referee, and since Messi has a go with the referee, Argentina have had 3 free kicks and Switzerland have had a yellow card. The timing of that seems a little bit funny at best. Josh, I'm like, how has that been given for Argentina? When their player took out the Switzerland player, right? So the Switzerland player gets fouled and a free kick is given against him. And it's all since Messi had to go with the referee. Messi had to go with the referee, and then every decision since has been for Argentina. Very frustrating. Very frustrating. Lucky says he's noticed that as well. It's so frustrating to watch it happen, like. Switzerland just need to go for it though. Instead of this, just keep possession, keep possession, keep possession. They need to just go for it. Keeping possession does nothing for them. They have to score when they have the chance, especially if they know the referee is probably at some point going to turn. We have the Switzerland player down, holding his face. Somebody in a Pope outfit. The referee spoke to Xhaka and McAllister. I think he's trying to tell them to calm things down, but I don't know why he spoke to McAllister instead of Messi there, since Messi's the mouthpiece. Right, lads. Half time, to be fair, I have to be fair. That half went like super fast. That was a really, really fast half. Where's my timer? Where's my timer? Right, let's pause. Definitely a fast-paced game at the very least. Yeah, like it's just crazy. Apps that was just looking at that and then it was half time. But I mean it's highly frustrating to watch it, to see it like happening. And it's that you can pinpoint it. We were literally saying, oh, they're going to give out to him at half time. He's given too many decisions Switzerland's way. Messi has a tantrum. All of a sudden, boom, the whole game swaps. That shouldn't be a thing. That's actually a disgrace. Lads, I'll be back in 1 wee minute, okay? Bear with me. Back in a sec. I'm back. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. But yeah, Lucky's absolutely correct. Argentina scored, but other than that, they've not done a whole lot. It's been primarily Switzerland. Switzerland, if you look at the. Let me pull this up. Let me just pull it up. But the momentum has been every single bit of it for Switzerland. The problem is Switzerland aren't doing anything with it. They have to be brave too. They're already a goal down. They can't just like carefully. They have to actually go and like go after it. Right, so let's see. Oh god. That's not too bad. We're at half time and I've only done what, 2 yawns? That's pretty good. Statistics. Yeah, so let me show you what I'm talking about here. The momentum is what I'm talking about. That's the right word. This one. So this is what I'm talking about. Attack momentum, right? The top one, the green, is Argentina. The blue is Switzerland. So it has been, other than the goal, primarily Switzerland. But then they're not doing it, and because look, on the left you've got Argentina, on the right you've got Switzerland. I mean, XG for both of them is shocking. But like it's Argentina's keeper that's had to make a save. Like it's Emi Martinez that's had to make a save. Corners are 2-1. Like there's just not one big chance for Argentina. That is the difference. It's been very stop start. Very stop start. Like we've had 19 free kicks in one half. One shot on target each. One shot off target each. One block shot each. Yeah, it's just. I should have waited till I was done my yawn to pull that off the screen, but sure, look, here we are. I actually feel like Switzerland need to step it up because I feel like they've had so much possession. They've had so much opportunity. They, if they'd actually bothered their backsides, they could be ahead. Like, or at least level. But they've wasted chances and they've dawdled and they've passed. You would actually, if you didn't know the scoreline and you were just watching the match, you would actually think Switzerland were the team that were 1-0 up because they're just so casual about it. And Damien says, Argentina know they can go from 0 to 100 in an instant with Messi. They're just happy with how the game is being played out until now. But the thing is, the onus isn't on Argentina. Argentina are winning. So, exactly as you say, Damien, not only do they know that they can, like, have moments of magic and they can pluck something from nothing, they're also winning. So the emphasis isn't even on them. They don't have to go out and try and win the match. They're already winning. It's Switzerland that need to go out and try and win. It's Switzerland that need to show something. They're not playing for me like a team that's 1-0 down. There's just not enough. There's been small spells, but overall, there's not been enough urgency. I think Switzerland have been wasteful. Is my where I'm at. I think they've been wasteful. I think they could have been in a better position. Yeah, and that's true. That's true. Also, the referee's decision making. And again, when a team knows that a lot of decisions go their way, because these players aren't thick, right? If everybody is talking about the decisions going their way, if they see the decisions going their way, they're going to, like, that's going to lure them into a bit of security. So they're already ahead. They know they can create magic moments, something from nothing. And they know they can sort of rely on the referee to have their back if needed. So I have to be honest, the urgency all has to come from Switzerland, and they're not showing it. They're not showing enough for me. And we keep saying this, we've said this throughout the World Cup. There is no point in having loads and loads and loads and loads of possession and not actually doing it and with it. The thing is, they've shown that they can be dangerous. They have actually shown that, and then they just, there's not enough urgency. I think that's the word. There's not enough urgency. They need to, I don't feel that they're stressed or panicked or like, you know, and there's no point. What are they going to do? Wait until the 80th minute and then all of a sudden realise that they need to buck their ideas up. That annoys me. What's the point in leaving it that late? It'll be a case of whether the halftime changes the momentum, really. I think is where we're at. Will halftime change the momentum? Do we think there might be any halftime subs? That could be interesting because we wouldn't have expected halftime subs from England and we got them. So it'll be interesting if we get any halftime subs. And as I said, obviously Manzambi's been such a big part for Switzerland and he's not available today. I do think it'll be interesting to see which manager sort of blinks first or tries to change something first, because we could think, well, obviously it's going to be Switzerland, but sometimes teams surprise us. I mean, see, I don't know Switzerland well enough to know who they could bring on. I don't think Argentina need to change anything yet. Suppose the thing is as well, at what point do Argentina say, well, we think we're secure and through? We want to take players off to not only rest them but prevent injury before the next round. Like if Argentina go 2-0 up, do they start substituting players to like keep them safe for the next game? That'll be another one that'll be difficult because that probably then does provide more of an opening to Switzerland. I'll also be interested to see, oh, excuse me, if the second half will be as fast. Rob says Switzerland have shown nothing up front, in his opinion. No, they've not. They've not. And with Mbolo now on a yellow, that's not going to help him either because he won't be able to jostle so much with the defenders the way kind of a forward might. And Vargas has really struggled to get into the game. They just have to take their chances. They're getting chances. They need to take them. Essentially, is where it's at. Because if they don't, they'll regret it. Oh, the yawning started. That's it. We were flying. We were flying and it started now. That's all right, Flossie. You sleep well. I think we have a few at that. I think we have a few kind of dropping off, dozing in and out. It's just that time, isn't it, off the morning? But you sleep well, and I'll get chatting to you tomorrow anyway. But sleep well to Flossie. I tell you what, the match won't do much to keep us awake if they don't get a few more goals in either. I'm disappointed. The last 2 a.m. game we had was very good. It was worth staying up for. I was hoping this one was going to be a repeat, but obviously they didn't get the memo. Nobody told them, you're the 2 a.m. game. You have to pull it out of the bag, guys. Lucky reckons United could make a bid for Sandra Berger, especially now that they're out. Josh says you should have just done a UFC watch along. Well, we might end up with UFC on the football pitch the way they're going. They might end up just wrestling. They're coming back down the tunnel here, by the way. Xhaka and the referee having a little bit of a chat there. But then they had a little giggle when they were done, so. But Switzerland need to come out and go after it. At the end of the day, they have to understand they're a goal down. Like the impetus is on them. They have to actually go and at least draw themselves level. At the minute, they're out. Like right now, Switzerland are out. So they need to like go after and act like it. As it stands, Argentina don't really need to do anything. As it stands, they're going through. So I just think Switzerland need to realise that because it feels like they don't quite grasp the fact that they are going out right now. Right, we're coming back here for the second half. I think I'm going to have the countdown now soon. Okay, we're doing the countdown. Let me get my timer. Hopefully, they've saved themselves for the second half, and it's actually this is going to be the half that's entertaining for us. Right, we've kicked off for the second half, guys. We have kicked off now. Yes, second half kickoff. I think I'm going to need this all boxed up. All boxed up knew what was coming. All boxed up knew what was coming. I think I'm going to need all the encouragement to keep my eyes open. Now, we have started with Switzerland, to be fair. What they need to do, though, because obviously they can't be silly at the back and leave themselves completely open. So they need to be urgent about going forward and more clinical about going forward without leaving themselves wide open to become more than 1-0 down. And that's where they're going to have to try and balance it. And I think that's probably where they're struggling a little bit at the minute. I do. I do, to be fair. I do. Yeah. But not everybody's into the MMA, so I don't want to bore people to death either. We're waiting for a free kick here for Switzerland. We're waiting for them to take it. The fact that they've been awarded one after half time, though, is a miracle in itself. Because I did think that referee was just going to be told you're not allowed to give them any more free kicks. I mean, they've taken it really badly. They've just kicked it directly to Martinez, which is obviously a waste. That was well defended there. He's put the keeper under a bit of pressure, but I mean, the keeper's got it away. Yeah, it's Argentina now. So this is definitely not the way Switzerland will have wanted to start this half, is it? Not at all, at all. All boxed up says MMA is not for me, Boxing away from farcical stuff and hype I do watch. I know that's not your bag. Do you know what? I used to watch the boxing years ago. Um, Three of my cousins are world champion boxers, and my mom's cousin is a boxing coach. So it's not that I dislike it. I used to watch it a lot more than I do now. I just prefer the MMA. Oh, there was a chance there for Switzerland, and Martinez does his job. Disgraceful. Does he not know we want goals, this man? Has nobody informed him? We would like some goals, please. I think he might have been offside anyway, to be fair. Such a good block from Lissandro. Such a good block from Lissandro. I think the guy, was it Mbolo did the initial run? I think he might have been offside, you know. But it was a very, very good block from Martinez. Now Argentina go forward. Yeah. And the thing is, MMA is not for everyone. It's one of them, like, you like it or you don't type of things. Yeah. Should have hit it the first time. This is all boxed up. Let's see how this corner goes. Romero was getting some instructions there. The referee interrupted. He was displeased about the instructions. He would like the match to continue, which is kind of what he's there for. We're waiting on the corner, guys. Waiting on the corner. Sent in by Messi, headed on, but to nowhere really. Nothing come of that. It was actually Enzo Fernandez that he did get his head to it. He just absolutely couldn't direct it at all. Lucky likes badminton, boat racing, and hockey. I do like the hockey now, ice hockey. I do like ice hockey. That's good. Boffman introduced me to ice hockey. I'm a fan. It's enjoyable. It's really enjoyable, actually. Switzerland in the final third are just brutal. They do the good work, they do the build up well. And then they just, in the final third, they just absolutely can't get it at all. The final third is not their friend. Like Argentina were on the attack there again. Kobel's had to take it. Argentina have it back again. And they're actually like winning it fairly. Rob reckons England can beat Argentina. Well, based on what I saw today and what I'm seeing right now, it's entirely possible, Rob. I didn't think so before, but I'm actually, the more I watch you and the more I watch them, I do think you can. Do you know that? For example, I think if England that played today was playing Argentina from today, I think England would be winning. Like Switzerland are just absolutely not clinical and not dangerous. There was an attack there, but it was won back. But yeah, these Argentina games would be giving me confidence if I was an England fan. And I'm being totally honest there. I would be feeling more confident having watched these matches because they're not. I mean, Switzerland did have a bit of an attack there. You watched a couple of Khabib Nurmagomedov. I like Paredes is down, by the way, for Argentina, but he's holding his knee. He does seem to be hurt. But I like Yuri Prohashka. But he seems to not be quite as good as he was in his last few fights. I really enjoyed Yuri Prohashka. But his last fight wasn't his best one. There's Alex Pereira. Oh, Vince Vaughn and Mel Gibson. At least I know who the celebrities are at the MMA. I had a coffee, Josh, between the last stream and this one. I did have a coffee. Boffman did me one. But I think I needed a double and I only had one. I think I needed a second one. I'm not sure one was quite enough. I thought we'd have more goals. Like, there's only been one goal in the match. And I know that'll make Switzerland happy, but I mean, 1-0 or 5-0, you're going out the same direction. You might as well go for it. Switzerland just can't get through. Argentina's defense are doing great work. Yeah, like you have to give it to them. I know Switzerland aren't being exactly clinical, but you have to hand it to Argentina's defense. Like they are part of the reason that Switzerland can't get through. And you do have to give credit, unfortunately. Do you know what my problem is with coffee? It doesn't wake me up. I just enjoy the taste of it. I have nice lattes, but I just genuinely enjoy the taste of it. It doesn't actually do anything to wake me up. Oh, Sandhagen. I didn't know he was on this card. And Bolo's asking the referee what is going on with his decision making. Like, and Bolo has to remember he's already on a yellow. He can't just keep going at the referee because he's going to get himself in a bit of trouble. And if he does something, the referee's going to be like, "You're after pecking my head all night, and now you're after doing that foul." So, and Bolo needs to be careful he doesn't get himself a second yellow here. Just for like dissent and arguing and peeing the referee off. And to be fair, I wouldn't be shocked if there was a red in this match because there's been so many fouls, so many free kicks. There's been a lot. Rob loves a latte. I get the wee sachets out of and I know people who love like coffee, strong coffee won't like these. But I get the wee sachets out of Lidl. The wee lattes, they're lovely. If I get a latte out of a coffee shop, I get vanilla syrup in it. That was a big old leap from Emmy Martinez. I have to be honest though, I don't think he even was required to be quite so acrobatic. I didn't think it was that dangerous of a shot, if I'm totally honest. Right, let me see, guys. I'm gonna turn on the fan. I turned it off earlier because it was actually cool enough, but it's starting to heat up now with the computer. First world problems. Josh likes a latte as well. Lucky practices throwing the javelin. That's cool. That's quite cool, Lucky. Lucky throws the javelin. Oh, that's a good party trick. Oh, it's just foul, foul, foul. Stop, start, stop, start. It's starting to get a bit disjointed now. There's no flow. There's no nothing really. I mean, Tagliafico jumps into that. Like, Tagliafico jumps in front of the Switzerland player and has won a free kick. Like, this is getting ridiculous. And then they're trying to move the ball forward to take the free kick much more forward than where they got it. Yeah, Damien, I agree. I agree. Absolutely agree on both counts. Free kick, headed away. Switzerland are going to break. Oh, Switzerland are going to break. Go on, score a goal. Sick in their arses. It's going to be a corner for Switzerland. It is going to be a corner for Switzerland. Come on, Switzerland, do something. You can do it. No, they can't. Headed away. Headed away. But yeah, I very much agree with this, Damien. For anybody on the MMA, Corey Sandhagen is about to fight Bautista. This could be a good fight. We should have stuck to talking about fishing, lads, because I have to be honest, it was more interesting than this match. Not that Batista. Not that Batista, Josh. That'd be a bit of an unfair fight. Oh, big save, Emmy Martinez. That was actually a good chance there for Switzerland. They actually did all right there. To be fair, they did all right there. That was just a good save by Emmy Martinez. More of that, please, but minus the save. Oh, that was some shot from Xhaka from like all the way out there. Emmy Martinez had to make quite a save there, and then he had to hop on it. Shem says the Swiss will not score. I mean, it's hard to argue with that. All Boxed Up says Sandhagen is odds on, but it's fairly tight. I mean, I would have probably thought Sandhagen as well. Just on, if you just asked me, I probably would have said Sandhagen. My problem is when I watch it then, I'm like, But it should be a decent fight. Mind you, sometimes I think we're going to get a decent match and we don't, so don't trust me. Lucky is loving the spirit from the England team. I do feel you guys have gotten better as the tournament's gone on. Now, I think your last match was probably your best one. Not to... They've scored! They've scored! It's 1-1, guys. It's 1-1. We've got a goal. We've got a goal from Switzerland. Go on, Switzerland. Go on. Well done. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. And it was a very good goal. Shem would like to take full credit for that one, guys. Will we give it to him? Are we allowing Shem to take full credit for this? Very good. Very, very, very good goal. It was, to be fair. It really was. Through his legs, lads. Through his legs. Now, can they go and get another one? Go and get another one. Go on. Come on. Oh my God, Switzerland, please, please, please. I've stayed up. I've stayed up. We've done the watch along. Oh, yellow, yellow, yellow for Argentina. Yellow. Oh dear. Freuler's going to get sent off here. Freuler's going to get himself in trouble. So Paredes, an actual yellow card to an actual Argentinian player. And then Freuler. The referee's telling him to stop, and Freuler's chasing him down round the referee. Stop. Argentina have actually got a yellow card and you're chasing down the referee. Bloody hell, stop. What are we having a chat about now? VAR is having a look at this, guys. Is this going to be a red? What is this? Or is it going to be changed? Are they going to do wrong person yellow card and change it for a dive? Are they going to say Mbolo dived? Because Mbolo's already on a yellow. So if Mbolo gets a yellow for diving, he's already on a yellow. He'll be sent off. That will be a red for Mbolo. This could be a red card for Mbolo. He's already on yellow. If he gets a yellow for diving, he's sent off. And I have to be honest, it's a dive all day long. It's a complete dive. He's thrown himself on the ground. This is going to be a red card for Mbolo. Mbolo's going off. Mbolo's been sent off. But you know what? I think that's the right decision. I think that's the right decision. To me, that was a dive. He simulated. It's not what I want. I want Argentina to go out. But I mean, he does simulate. It is a yellow. What are you guys saying? Damien says second yellow, it's deserved. Rob said he was a fool. Bonkers says cheated. All boxed up says a cheat is a cheat. If he gets done, it serves him right. Damien says it's a dive from the looks of it. Josh says it has to be a red for Mbolo. Shem says, what an idiot. It's really disappointing. And look, you can see how upset he is. Like, when you see the emotion, I do feel sorry for him. I do feel sorry for him. But I do think he simulated, and I do think it has to be a yellow. I don't think the referee really has a choice there, if I'm honest with you, lads. Yes, Lucky, the young man is very upset, and he is a young man. Like, he's a young man. And it was silly. Look, players simulate all the time. He's got a referee that's actually given a card for it, which, let's be honest, is actually unusual. But look, it's the right decision. I don't like it, but it's the right decision. He did simulate. And I'll be honest, if that was an Argentina player that was after doing that, I'd be screaming for the second yellow. Like, if that was the other way around, I'd be screaming for the second yellow. So I can't be like, oh, well, I don't want, you know what I mean? It was simulation. It was a second yellow. It was his own fault. And to be fair to the referee did initially give the card against the Argentina player. So, like, the referee wasn't, do you know what I mean? The referee wasn't like, as soon as he got the opportunity, get the second yellow out and send off the player. He did initially give the card, like, in Switzerland's favour against Argentina. All Vox stuff says, and Bolo's 29, not so young in football terms. Not in football terms, but in life terms. Hydration break, guys, now. My commentators are going mad. My commentators are saying it's a disgrace and it wasn't simulation and there was contact and he shouldn't have been sent off. I have to be honest, I think they're completely wrong. I do think they're completely wrong. Simulation, I think what people make a mistake with, simulation isn't just pretending there's contact where there's none. Simulation is exaggerating contact. If you exaggerate the contact, even if there's a bit of contact, if you overreact, that is simulation. I don't know what they're watching all Vox stuff. I'll be honest, I was absolutely baffled, and they're going on and on and on. I don't think that could have been any clearer. I think that's one of the worst simulations we've seen in the tournament. Like, it was really obvious. So I have to be honest, I don't know what they're raving about. What I will say is I think there's a few Argentina players that should be on cards that aren't. But I don't think that makes it less of a yellow for Mbolo. I don't think you should make more bad decisions. Do you know what I mean? It's such a pity. Because Switzerland were looking like they actually could, do something. The thing is, by the end of this hydration break, we'll have what? 15 minutes left? And so Switzerland, they're drawing. They're going to just sit in, try and push to extra time, and maybe try and push to penalties. All boxed up. Feels for the team, but not for Mbolo because, he knew he was on a yellow and he knew the consequence. Fair enough. I do feel for him a little bit. Now, as I said, if it was a player I didn't like or a team I didn't like, I wouldn't feel that sympathy at all. I am very much emotionally driven like that. But I don't pretend not to be, so. We're about to see substitutes for Argentina at the end of this hydration break. Yeah, we were just talking about that for the last few minutes, Gregory. It was a very obvious dive. Gonzalez is now on, by the way, for Argentina. Yeah, all boxed up is saying they need to get to penalties now. That'd be a late one, wouldn't it? That would be a late one. Let me see. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. They're an absolute disgrace. I was thinking Switzerland were just after scoring. Their tails were up. They're going to go for another one. They're going to score. Argentina will be out, and then I can just watch the fight in peace. But no. Oh, no. And Bolo had to go and simulate, get himself a bloody red card. Damien says he can see a Messi winning goal coming from a mile away. Oh, I hope not. The thing is, though, to be fair, if you're Switzerland, you do sit in and try and get to penalties, don't you? You don't try and beat Argentina with 10 men. Kobel's had to come running out there and collect the ball, but he has got to it and he has collected it. No, they can't just let me be happy. I had a whole system, right? I had a whole system. I said, right, we're doing the lunchtime, we're doing the watch along, we're doing the second watch along. Disgraceful. Oh no. No, no. Argentina must go out. So if I have to go all the way to penalties, if it means Argentina go out, that's what we'll do. We're just going to be doing a double watch along, is what's going to happen, guys. We're going to multitask, is what's going to happen. I should have just put MMA in the title of it as well. We would have had the UFC and the World Cup watch along all in the same place. All boxed up as with me. Guys, can I just say thank you for sticking with me, because this has been the most jumbled up watch along I think we've ever had. And we have had some chaotic watch alongs. This one has been extra chaotic. Oh, Bautista has put Sandhagen down. He's hurting with that punch. He's really hurting. Sandhagen, I think, is in trouble. Oh, he's trying to do his leg. We'll see, we'll see. He's trying to get his wits back about him. Argentina, like, this is what it's going to be now. Argentina go forward. Switzerland defend. That's what it's going to be. That is what it's going to be for the next 10 to 15 minutes, plus probably the next half an hour after that. Yeah, I've aired it. I've aired it. Lucky says England will make more danger. Well, you've certainly got the players to do it, and Lucky has a lot of suggestions. Do we reckon either team scores before it goes to extra time? I don't have a normal bedtime, Gregory. I don't have a normal bedtime, especially not during the World Cup. It's been crazy. It's been all over the gaff, all the different times from streams. Yeah, but you never know who you'd be dragging in. And to be fair, I'm not like an expert on the, not that I'm an expert in football, but like I don't know all the technical terms for the MMA. Like I love it. I really enjoy watching it, but I don't know all the like special names for all the moves. I'm like very much, I enjoy it thoroughly, but I'm quite casual in terms of I don't know all the technicalities. Whereas obviously with football, I can talk about it because I know all the things. What I know of MMA, I actually learned from watching Big John McCarthy. During the lockdown, I found Bellator, and they have all their back catalogue on for free on YouTube. And so obviously they have Big John, and he explains them all as it's happening. They have Big John on commentary, and he tells you exactly what they're doing, what the moves are called, what the next move options are. And he explains it to you like you're a complete beginner, novice. And actually, it was fantastic. And that's actually what got me really into it, because he explained it. It was like MMA for dummies. So only for Big John, I don't know if I'd be into the MMA, but now, see, once I found it, that was it. I just fell in love with it. But I'm still, by most people's standards, quite new to the sport. So anybody who knows like a lot about it probably wouldn't want to listen to me, because they'd be like, what is she waffling about? Although I think people might feel like that about the football, but at least I actually understand what I'm saying when it comes to the football. Oh, there was a chance from Messi, there was a save from Kobel, and then there was an offside flag. I mean, to be fair, Coble didn't know he was offside and he did very well there. We have Argentina subs. Molina, De Paul off. Lautaro, Martinez, and Montiel on. Jesus, all the So we've Emmy, Martinez, we've Lissandro, and now we have Lautaro. Good God. He did. He did. He wrote the rules. That's why he explains them so well. He was one of the people that wrote the unified rules of MMA. And so therefore he's one of the best people to explain them because he wrote them. But you are correct and right. So because they operate all of the big competitions, so like Bellator, UFC, all of the big guns in MMA, they all operate under unified rules. And Big John McCarthy was one of the people who wrote the unified rules. So he's one of the very best people to explain them. And he explains them so well. Like, he doesn't explain them to you like you're thick. He just, like, it's very factual. He's very good. He just explains it so well. Like, if you ever wanted to get into it, that would be the way. I actually have a preference for Bellator over UFC, specifically because I prefer the commentators. Josh, he was your favorite ref as well. I love him. I love Big John. There's not many people, like, if I was to meet celebrity wise, that I would be like starstruck. I'm not really, I don't know if you can tell, guys, I'm not really the starstruck type. But I think if I was to meet Big John, I'd be like, oh, you know, he's a cool dude. Like, he is a cool dude. The MMA we mentioned are up to round 3. I've just seen the fight finish. The Sandhagen Bautista. They're doing the after fight. You might be slightly ahead of me, though. You might be slightly ahead of me. But I'm seeing the after fight interview with Bautista. We're at 88 minutes, by the way, in the football. I am aware this is supposed to be a football watch along, so sorry, guys. Oh, sorry, I misunderstood your comment all boxed up. It's all right. Josh has got it covered. Josh has got it covered. I thought you were trying to say we were in the third round, and I was like, I don't think so. Never mind. Josh understood. But yeah, guys, for the people that are here for the football, instead of me just waffling about a sport I don't fully quite understand yet, we are almost definitely going to extra time. Oh, McAllister has headed the ball into the crowd. So it's going to be a goal kick, and McAllister's confused about why. Why is McAllister confused? Oh, they're saying that the defender, Elvedi, got his foot to it. Not been given, so it was goal kick. Lucky wants Switzerland to keep all of their men in the box to stop a goal going in. I'm wondering how much added time we're going to get of like the normal match before it goes to extra time. There's Mike. Nine minutes of added time, lads. 9 minutes of added time. Good God. That's a lot of added time. That is a lot of added time. Yeah, it is a tough fight for Paddy next. What do you reckon to him? It'll be a good fight. Hopefully it'll go the distance because it looks like this match we're getting extra time. Although to be fair, that's a lot of added time, so maybe they'll be able to score. Shem says you know Argentina will score an added time. Ooh, Messi's just put it wide. I don't know if he knows. Somebody forgot to tell him. Lucky has said, please don't say that, Shem. Lucky is hoping for Switzerland. He's hoping. Gregory says 9 minutes at a time. They really want Argentina to win right now instead of going through extra time. That's what it feels like, doesn't it? They don't want to have to go to extra time. They want Argentina to just win. It also does mean Switzerland have to go through 9 minutes of added time and then potentially another half an hour. Yeah, I feel like everybody here is hoping for the Swiss. That was a wild shot. Was that the substitute? Yeah, Gonzalez. Absolutely crazy shot. Crazy shot. I feel like I've gotten louder as the game's got on, guys. I've got louder and louder. For the MMA fans, do we think St. Denis can beat Paddy? Damien is saying the Swiss are going to have to dig deep. They are, because they're going to be tired. It's a long time. If their aim obviously is going to be to get to penalties, that's a long time to hold out. I agree, Josh. I agree. Hello, Foxy. Very early good morning to you too. Welcome to the Madhouse. Good question from Gregory. Has everybody remembered to please hit the like button? Good question, Gregory. I always forget. Until I see someone asking in the chat, I always forget. It was a fair red card, Foxy, unfortunately. Braylon Bolo was already on a yellow card and then he dived, like dramatically simulated. And to be fair, the match referee had actually given the yellow to the Argentina player because he thought it was a foul. And it was only VAR called him where he saw that it was a simulation and gave the second yellow. So to be honest, unfortunately, it was actually a fair red card. And the referee in the first instance had actually booked the Argentinian player. So unfortunately, it was fair, which makes it even worse. Shem is fading. I think Rob might be fading. I think Rob might be fading with Shem. And Josh says, no, Shem, stay awake. We need you. What if you go to sleep, Shem, and then Argentina score? How could you have that on your conscience? Switzerland have lasted this long with your support and you're going to abandon them. How could you? No, Rob is here. Rob is here. Gregory says Argentina has been very average tonight. I mean, they can't beat 10-man Switzerland. Josh says, thank God, Rob is still here. Josh was starting to panic. He'd lost Shem and Rod. I agree, Foxy. Foxy says Argentina have been very average the whole tournament. And I have to say, I do go along with that. I do agree. I agree, all boxed up. I completely agree. It feels like Argentina have become less dangerous since the red card. I thought before the red card, Argentina, now like that, Switzerland had scored and their tails were up. But overall, I thought Argentina looked like winning the match outright. Since the red card, they've dramatically worsened. If they send you some Swiss chocolates, you'll do your best. I mean, I know they're attacking and Switzerland are defending, but it all feels very routine. Damien says it's the red Swiss wall now. Well, like that, we're nearly 8 minutes into the 9, and then we'll go to extra time. And then if Switzerland get their way, we'll go to penalties. But guys, ye are fantastic. Ye have been absolutely fantastic. It's 4 o'clock in the morning and you're all sticking with me. Thank you very much. I do appreciate you. Corner in from Messi. Save, big save from Kobel. That was a shot by Lissandro. Yeah, it was a shot by Lissandro. So corner Messi, shot Lissandro, big save Kobel. Really big save Kobel. Gregory says Switzerland are a good, solid, technical side. Argentina are really trying to twist the screw, but it's not. Oh my God, header ping pong here. Paddy Pimblett's doing his walkout. Lucky said Lissandro Martinez is fit. That's a good sign. And All Boxed Up said it'd be fantastic if the Swiss could nick a goal. Oh, it would. Oh, it would. That'd cheer me right up. All right, guys. We're going to extra time. Oh, guys. We are going to extra time. Go team. Go team. We can do it. We can get through. We can get through. Yes, Shem is going to be so excited it's gone to extra time. He barely wanted to finish normal time. Shem's had enough of it already. Oh, can we not just do penalties? Although, to be fair, England won in extra time, so it was worth your while. Yes, extra time and UFC, that's going to be disastrous. So I need the Paddy Pimblett fight and the Saint Denis to go the distance, because if they go the distance, that's 25. Half an hour. So I need the Paddy Pimblett fight to go the distance, and I need somebody to win this match in extra time. And then there'll be no overlap. If it goes to penalties while Holloway McGregor's on, lads, I'm going to lose my mind. Hamhead, hello Hamhead, who says fair play for staying up, teacups. Fair play indeed for staying up the teacups. Because I'll be honest, the match, it's not been terrible, but it's not been bloody fantastic either, has it? Hamhead has fallen asleep. We have a few sleepyheads in here, Hamhead. Don't you worry, you're not the only one. We do have a few sleepyheads in here. But that's all right. Sleepyheads are fine. I think they're sleepyheads. Good morning, Graham. Welcome, welcome. The fact is, Switzerland are going to want to go to penalties, and Argentina really should be winning this. I hope they don't, obviously. But I mean, they should be winning this. They should have already won it against 10 men. But as All Boxed Up said, it actually does feel like they got worse since the red card. Oh, Graham, we would love to know what Braylon Bolo was thinking. I believe he was not thinking. I believe he was not thinking. That seems to have been the problem, unfortunately. Oh, the little lady. I don't like Messi or Argentina, but the cute old lady. Oh, Enzo off. Enzo off. Almada on for Argentina. Benoit Saint Denis is doing his walkout, guys, to face Paddy. I have the UFC on as well, Foxy. I have the football here and I have the UFC here. I've both on. Rob says, I think Argentina have been underwhelming all tournament. I totally agree, Rob. I totally agree. All Boxed Up has a very technical answer to Graham's question. Brain fart. Right, we've kicked off. Oh, I forgot the bloody timer. We've kicked off, guys, for the first half of extra time again. I know it probably feels like Groundhog Day, but no, we are in fact doing it all over again. What do we reckon, guys? Does somebody score, or do Switzerland get it to penalties? Corner here, guys. He had a lot of space there to take that shot. But anyway, with Messi on the corner for Argentina. Short corner. Is he going to cross it? Send it to is that Lautaro? Are there any Argentinians in danger of being suspended? I have a list here, Graham. Let me double check it for you. I believe one, but I can't remember who it was, so I need to get the list up because I don't want to tell you a lie. I know Morocco had 4, England had 4. Montiel, Gonzalo Montiel was the only player they had at risk of being suspended. Is he still on the pitch? Montiel. I'm sure he's there somewhere. He just came on. So Gonzalo Montiel, he's the only one. Foxy says if Messi got sent off now, he would still be playing in the next game. Yes, he would. There'd be another phone call somewhere. Straight at Kobel. Straight at Kobel there. Lucky is rooting for Switzerland. Well, we're basically going to spend the next 30 minutes how we spent the last 20 minutes. Argentina's attack against Switzerland's defence. Graham says they'll want Montiel for penalties given his one in 2022. But that's obviously, I would imagine, why they've subbed him on so late. Reduce the risk of a yellow, but have him there should he be needed for penalties. It's just defence against attack here. Gregory says, remember this tired feeling and know that when there is a noon start to the matches at Old Trafford, it's only 6 in the morning where I live. Which country are you in, Gregory? I have to say, how people do this on the regular, I do not know. You forever have my respect. Oh, Mark Goddard is the referee for this one. The Paddy Pimblett, Denis Saint-Denis, or Benoit Saint-Denis. For those that are joining us, I have the UFC. Side netting. I nearly had a heart attack. Oh, you're in Texas, Gregory. You're in Texas. We've somebody else that's in Texas as well. But so for those that don't know, I do have the football, obviously, but I've also got the UFC because it's a big, big fight night tonight. And I was hoping this wasn't going to go to extra time. But that went into the side netting and gave me a bit of a heart attack for a minute. But yes, it was. It was side netting. Zachariah is coming off. Jashari is coming on for Switzerland. Zachariah has had a busy match. I think Paddy Pimblett, is going to submit him already. He's got him in quite a tight choke. He's out. He's out. Oh my God. Paddy Pimblett has just submitted Saint Denis. Jesus Christ, he's out. Out, out, out. Holy moly. Sorry, guys. I know not everybody's into the UFC, but we're doing sort of a joint watch along at the moment. And when I say joint, it's just me doing both. But that was unbelievable. Yellow card for Almada for a foul on Granit Xhaka. I think Paddy was the slim favourite, Foxy. I think Paddy was the slim favourite when we looked at it just before. But it was an unbelievable submission. Like, that was locked on tight. Free kick here, by the way, guys, for Switzerland as a result of that yellow. So we're multitasking here, guys. We're multitasking. But I mean, it's 4:15 in the morning. I think anything goes now. It was a reasonable free kick, but Akanji can't get to it for Switzerland. He was in trouble as soon as he got him, wasn't he? And he put himself in that position, shooting the takedown too. I mean, that was incredibly strong by Paddy. Leon Edwards. I haven't seen him in a little while. I don't know if he's done or not. His brother. It's his brother that fights now. What's Leon Edwards' brother's name? It's escaping me now. Leon Edwards' brother. Fabian. Couldn't remember for the life of me his name. All boxed off. The MMA will be finished by the time the extra time is over. Well, they'll have to try and eke it out now, won't they? They'll fill you with all the nonsense PR now. Gregory there, giving a bit of praise for Alessandro. Elbow to the face, gets up and keeps on playing. Yeah, I definitely thought that was going to be more difficult. Definitely. All it takes, though, is one silly move and your opponent to capitalise on it in both sports. I mean, that's not the first time Xhaka's done that, just skying shots from way out. It's not really necessary. All it does is create problems for your own team. Dana always makes a pretty penny. Argentina coming forward again. Kobel takes it out off the air. I have to be honest, guys. Argentina don't look like a team that are desperate not to go to penalties, do they? They really don't. I understand Switzerland wanting to get to penalties. They're down to 10 men. Argentina, though, I know they're attacking, but there is a lack of urgency. There's a lack of, like, killer instinct from Argentina. Just terrible, terrible decision to shoot for a takedown there. Terrible decision. Lucky is saying, keeper, stay calm. Don't let them have nothing. To be fair, Coble has been quite good. He's been very on the ball, very lively, very alert, very in command, like knows what he's doing. Coble's been very competent. Very, very competent. Right. Oh. Almada very briefly did get into the 18-yard box off Switzerland and then just ran back out of it. Graham says they probably think Emi Martinez's shithousery will win it for them. I mean, probably. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan, Graham, of Emi Martinez. I'm very glad we didn't get him. And that was even before I loved Lamans. Foxy says, I don't rate any of these two or fear any of these two for England in the semi. Oh, Messi's on the ground. We should be beating either side. Get Dan Burn on in the last 5 minutes. Messi ran straight into the Switzerland keeper and then declares that he's won a foul and he's getting a free kick for it. I mean, he ran into the Switzerland keeper. Or not the keeper, the player, sorry. I'll be honest, Foxy, based on this, if I'm England, I wouldn't be too worried. I do agree with you. I think England today played better than both of these teams. England in your last match before today, that was your best match. Straight into the wall. Well done, Wall. Graham says, me too. Thought Martinez was overrated and overpaid. I was firmly in the Lamans camp even before I'd seen him. We were on the same side on that one, Graham. I'm just not a fan of, well, if somebody's expensive, that makes them good. I think that's ridiculous. People overpay for stupid things all the time. It doesn't make it good. And the same goes for footballers. Lucky is saying, stay calm and keep your composure, Switzerland. Oh, he's lost the shoe. He'll be fine. He's putting it back on. McAllister tries to send the ball in, but I mean, he sent it all the way to the other side of the pitch and out of play. McGregor looks much bigger than Holloway. Switzerland taking pot shots from all over the gaff. I mean, that was never going in, was it? Would you not have just kept a hold of that? Would that not have just been more intelligent? Instead of taking silly pot shots, right? Just keep a hold of the ball. Because now you've took a pot shot Argentina have possession back and now they're going to attack again. We have an extra minute added on to the first half of extra time here, guys. I just think that was silly by Switzerland. They should have just kept a hold of it. Lucky is saying the good news is England will have more energy in their legs than Argentina. Foxy giving Tuchel a bit of credit for changing tactics at the right moments in the game. To be fair, I find his decision making incredible when it comes to like team selection, squad selection, substitutions. I do find them really odd. But as you say, it's what he's doing is working and he's making changes when changes are required. So there was a corner there for Argentina. Nothing came with it, came of it. Graham says it's getting light out. It is. I've blackout curtains here, so I can't see it. But you know when you can sense it, even when you can't see it, you can sense it. Josh is struggling. Josh, you can do it. We have reached half time of extra time. Let me do the timer. Half time of extra time. I mean, we're just almost definitely going to penalties, aren't we? Let's be really for real. I think Argentina should be raging. Rob says, could penalties be Argentina's undoing? Damien says, spare us the penalty shootout, please. I agree with you, Foxy. I think Spence has been quite good. I think he's had a lot of shit, and I actually think he's been quite good. Madueke, I think, has been really good. I think it's been quite funny, not just for England. The players that have had like tough times for their clubs, or maybe weren't the tip top players for their clubs, but that actually are doing really well at the World Cup. Graham says, I was pissed off with the goal England conceded, but you have to hand it to Tuchel. He makes decisions you're baffled by, but makes it work. And see, that's what it comes down to. Do you see once he makes it work? The rest doesn't matter. See, if you go ahead and win the World Cup, nobody will ever mention the selection ever again. Nobody will care. It's only a thing until you win something. See, once you win something, won't matter. All Boxed Up says that last header by the Argentinian, the Swiss defender had arms around him, hugging him. Could have been a penalty, but nothing said or done about it. I have to be fair to this referee. I don't think he's been overly biased. There have been a few calls I've disagreed with. But I mean, I think that's most referees because some of it is just subjective. Overall, I don't think he's been particularly biased. The kind of 10-minute spell after Messi had a go at him, he gave everything to Argentina. That was actually when Braylon Bolo got his first yellow. Other than that, though, I think he's been All right. And I think the second yellow was a yellow. Rob says Tuchel is either brilliant or very lucky. Sometimes it's a touch of both. Sometimes it's a touch of both. Oh, bugger, I forgot the stupid timer. I'm away past the timer. Let me see. Right, I think I'm right there. Graham doesn't mind because the header was from Romero and he's got away with it off. Romero's gotten away with a lot in this tournament. A lot. Not to worry. Safe travels, Foxy. Safe travels. And enjoy your trip wherever it is you're landing. Free kick came in, but nothing's come of it. It's fallen out to Argentina. It was a very good free kick, you know. Oh, we're doing the walkouts, guys. Max Holloway is doing his walkout. Good God. This can't go to penalties. Somebody must score. Preferably Switzerland. I mean, that forward for Switzerland did fantastically, and then the guy that was with him was brutal. That was a good old run, and then his wee running pal let him down. Gregory, I normally enjoy penalties myself, but Holloway and McGregor's about to start. I thought this match would be way over by now because I didn't mind doing like the prelims and the main card just on my second screen, but I wanted to see the main event. So normally I don't mind penalties at all. They're quite exciting. It's just the timing of it is not fantastic. Argentina are actually building a little bit here. It's a good ball in from Lissandro. Nothing comes of it though. Lautaro can't get onto it. Yeah, Lautaro just couldn't get his foot to it. Have we lost Josh? Is he hanging on? He's struggling. Have we lost him? Graham said Paredes off, sadly. He can't miss a penalty now. They're obviously now thinking this is going to penalties. Considering there's 10 minutes left of extra time, Josh is here. He's sticking it out. He's doing it. Kobel has been very good all night. He's been very good all night. He's given a really good account of himself, has Kobel. And not just tonight, to be fair to him. Throughout the tournament, he's been very good, but particularly tonight. Conor McGregor's walking out here. Ball was out of play there. Lucky saying how football changes, it does drastically and quickly. Football changes so very quickly. I'll tell you what, Switzerland have done excellently. They've been down to 10 men against Argentina for quite some time. Messi with a shot. Big save by Kobel. Big save by Kobel. Argentina have scored, lads. Argentina have scored. Oh, Switzerland were so close. It was Alvarez. Alvarez with the goal. Oh my God. Oh, that's devastating for Switzerland. Absolutely devastating. Now, to be fair, there's 8 minutes of extra time left. Switzerland might perform a miracle. Oh, but they had done so well. So well. They were down to 10 men for such a long time and they really held it together. It's a brilliant goal, though. Like that strike. The strike is fantastic. I agree with you, Graham. He had far too much space. Way too much space. Nobody ran out. Nobody shut him down. Nobody tried to get in his way. And I mean, Kobel has had such a good match and such a good tournament. That was an incredible shot. Lucky says that's cruel. It feels cruel for Kobel because he's been so good. You wouldn't get away with it these days, Gregory. Not with VAR. All boxed up said, I saw that coming before he struck it. It was a great goal, says Bonkers. Unfortunately, it was a great goal. I do agree with Graham. They gave him too much space, but the strike was just sensational. Absolutely sensational. Lucky says that one hurts. That one does hurt. Substitute for Switzerland. We have Vargas on. Oh. Yeah, the stadium crowd just suddenly got very loud again. That was some goal. Switzerland are going to try and come forward now, though. Yeah, it's as Damien said, it's going to be all out attack now for the Swiss. Guys, I can't believe this. I'm going to have to cheer on England. This is an absolute disgrace. I was really counting on Switzerland. Both Norway and Switzerland have let me down on the same day. And now I need England to beat Argentina. McAllister's injured. He's going to be fine. Oh, Mike Beltran, sorry. Mike Beltran is the referee for the main event between Conor McGregor and Max Holloway. McGregor just looks bulkier than Holloway. Holloway looks real slim. Four minutes, give or take, left for Switzerland to perform a miracle and get to penalties. Because if they get to penalties, it's anybody's game. I don't think they do, though. Oh, Damien. I never even thought of that. Oh, dear God. Come on, Max. To be honest, I think McGregor beats him. I want McGregor to lose, but I do think he beats him. Max Holloway is not a spring chicken anymore. All boxed up says the Swiss should have been more urgent earlier. I think it's hard once they went to 10 men. They should have been more urgent before they went to 10 men. But I think after they went to 10 men, it's quite difficult for them. Nothing come from the free kick there. Graham's reminiscing in the chat there. We had the ladies reminiscing earlier, Graham. We had Linda and Flossie were reminiscing earlier. Oh, Argentina are coming forward here. Messi, no. He's at the run, but nothing's come of it. Well, it's going to be a corner, but I mean, no goal has come of it. Messi's walking as slowly as possible to the corner flag, but he's got there. Short corner. They're going to kick it about there, aren't they? Yeah, very slow corner, Gregory. The main fight has started. Conor McGregor is falling over and he's on his back. Holloway raining down, but be careful. Holloway has to be careful of McGregor's up kick. Right, McGregor's up. They're both back on their feet. This game's nearly done. You might get a little 4 minutes. 4 minutes of added time to the end of extra time, guys. 4 minutes is enough, to get an equaliser. Ball in. Defended by Argentina. Kick down the line. But it's Switzerland's turn. Switzerland's turn. Fight's over. Another goal. Another goal. Lautaro Martinez. Lautaro Martinez. It's done and dusted. Argentina are going through, guys. It's going to be England-Argentina. England-Argentina. Well then, England-Argentina. And for anyone interested in the UFC, it looks like Conor McGregor's done something to his leg here. I need to watch it. But that was a great goal by Lautaro Martinez. Great goal. (3-1). I'll tell you what, I think England can win, you know. I think England can definitely beat that Argentina. They were not convincing. They were not convincing at all, guys. But listen, it's the middle of the night, the middle of the morning. Thank you all so very much for keeping me such wonderful company on this watch along. Ye are all fantastic. I will be back tomorrow, guys. Keep your notification bell on. It won't be 12 o'clock tomorrow. It will be in the afternoon. Oh, no, we're still going. Sorry, no, we're still going. We're still going. In my head, it was over. In my head, it was over. I was like, it's 3-1. We're finished. Never mind. No, apparently we are going to play these last 2 minutes of extra time. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. We're going to play the last two. They just seem so pointless. I mean, it's done now, isn't it? It's all done now. Sorry. That was a little bit premature. We do have another little bit of time. It just feels pointless for poor Switzerland, doesn't it? We know who's going through. Ye have been wonderful anyway. But I was, in my head, I was like, it's 3-1, match over. It's happened already. The tiredness has got to me, guys. The tiredness has got to me. I do think England can beat this Argentina. They've been unconvincing at best. And I think 3-1 is actually a little bit flattering. Josh, it's bedtime for Josh. It's bedtime for me too, to be fair. Right. After the false alarm, the match is in fact now over. The match is in fact now over. Done and dusted. Argentina through all the other things I said. But time for me to go to sleep. It was lovely to have you in, Graham. It was nice to have you on a live watch along. Lovely to have you all here. Special shout out to All Boxed Up for keeping us going. Special shout out to you guys for being here at this time of the morning. Back tomorrow. Turn on your notification bell because I don't know what time it's going to be. There will be a live show tomorrow, probably mid-afternoon. Keep an eye on your notification bell. There will be a stream, okay? Sleep well and have a lovely day.